It's time for me to create a new video on the power of meditation. The last time I made a video was when I was 2013 on holiday traveling through Central America, and the reason why I need to update it is because I have more profound reasons. I've done more research. I've really become passionate about meditation, from developing a basic style of meditation to more advanced styles, and to committing my time to something which I find ultimately transformational, and even the amount of time I put into it is nothing compared to what it gives out. So if I spend, say, 2 hours or an hour sitting down meditating, which would look to any sane person like torture or just a waste of time, that punishment, I don't see it as punishment, but the point is, if you were to do it, you would see it as punishment, I guess. But if you sat there and went through the punishment, the value you get out of it is like a funnler. It just multiplies and multiplies and multiplies. So, I'm not going to teach you how to do it. I can make another video, and there's plenty of research on how. Just to explain quickly, that all I do is I sit on the bed and begin a process of not clearing my mind necessarily, but just focusing on my breath and focusing on the feeling of my breath going up and down, up and down, up and down, and allowing my mind to wander. Because a lot of people think, oh, it's really bad, your mind's wandering. Why is my mind wandering? I'm supposed to be meditating. What you don't realise is your mind's natural state, doesn't matter how happy you are or not, your mind's natural state is always to wander. So when you meditate, all that's happening is you're just becoming more aware of random thoughts that come into your mind, which makes no sense sometimes. Sometimes there's no linkage between the thoughts. Like, one thought could be what to have for dinner, and next could be about your friends, and next could be about the shower you had yesterday. So you can flip between the past, the future, and events might have no correlation at all. So that's what puts people off. People don't realise that actually the fact that you can see these random thoughts popping up, not even second by second, just perhaps sitting there focusing on breath, random thought pops up. It takes another 5 seconds, back to breath, then another random thought pops up, and you think, oh, why did that come up? Why did that thing come up? It came up because now you're aware that they're coming up. Whereas if I was here sitting and not focusing on anything, my attention was free, my mind would wander. But unless I was daydreaming, my mind would wander and I wouldn't know what was going through my mind. Like right now, I'm talking to you, but I don't know what's going. Well, I do. I know what's going through my mind because I'm trying to get the words out to communicate to you my ideas. But if I was sitting here and doing nothing, like not even reading a book or nothing, my mind would be wandering, unless I fixed it on one thing, like breath, as like an anchor. Anyway, off topic. Let's list my reasons from research and from myself why meditation is the shit. Yeah, like I said, your mind ability to wander is normal. So by watching your thoughts and kind of centering your attention, anchoring yourself for a significant amount of time, or just even for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, meditation does have an effect for like 5 minutes. It's crazy, actually. What happens is, when you come out of the meditation, after you've undergone a meditation process, you feel more grounded, depending on how happy you are. If you're a person with normal self-esteem, you just feel completely grounded, centered, validated. You feel validated internally, and you don't feel like you need to validate yourself externally, like look for validation from other people to make you feel good, because you feel calm and centered in your own body. And it's where the phrase happiness comes from within, because when you start meditating, even for short minutes of 10-15 minutes a day, and that's it, you'll come to the realization that the happiest parts of your day will be the meditation, probably. But even if it doesn't, you'll come to the realization that happiness comes from within here and within here, and just by focusing, you can become a happy person. So that's number one. When you become a more focused person, you can get into the flow state more easily, because you've already in order to get into flow state in your activities, like your hobbies, like say you're really good at football, and it brings out this flow state. What you do is you focus so much on that, you're in the present moment. And what meditation does is, by focusing on one thing, you become into the present moment. So meditation is an exercise. The definition of meditation is it's the present moment, or a practice, or anything that puts you in the present moment. So vibing, so any sport that you love, that's the meditation to me. And there's meditation like following your breath. These are all present moment activities. Meditation has been shown in studies and you will feel this actually if you do it a significant amount of times. You will feel that your brain waves and your calmness and your anxiety would just completely dissipate. So if there was any initial stress you had, say you just had a really tough day at work, and then nighttime you decide, okay, the stress is still inside me and I still can't relax at home, I'm going to meditate. So number one, meditation removes completely all the adrenal cortisol kind of bullshit stress chemicals that are going on in your body. So glucocorticoids are gone, cortisol just disappears completely. If you do it 20 minutes, it'll just doom, gone. So all the stress disappears, like a giant reset, much like sleep. Sleep is a reset from, so you're having a bad day, stressful, go to sleep, you sleep on it, and then next day you feel refreshed and alive, your brain's had a chance to recover, it's gone through the sleep cycles and all that stuff. So meditation, your stress has completely gone down to zero. Then, once the stress has gone down, that gives an opportunity, if you are in a very good if you're a very happy person, or if you do it long enough and you're not, like myself, you can boost your fun, feel-good neurotransmitters once the stress is gone. So stress goes, and then feel-good chemicals rise up. So in studies, it's been shown that meditation increases the levels of the neurotransmitter serotonin, which I'm sure you guys are well aware is considered nowadays to be a feel-good chemical neurotransmitter. And the more serotonin it's theorized circulates in your body, the better you feel. That's why antidepressants are SSRIs, which prevent the reuptake of serotonin, meaning there's more serotonin in the brain, there's no reuptake of it, and it's not lost. So the more serotonin, the more happy, the more feel good you are. So meditation length and just meditations, short meditations, will increase your levels of serotonin, and it's also been proven to increase the levels of GABA. And I've said before in a video about sleep that GABA is your body's natural Valium, it's your relaxant. It makes you feel relaxed, calm, steady, which is why you'll find that if you do meditate, when you're doing the process of meditation, your mind is calming down. You're feeling calm. You come out of it and you feel present, and present is linked with being calm. There's no stress. The stress is gone. The calm is there. The calm from the GABA, reducing. So you have the double whammy. You have serotonin going up, GABA going up, stress chemicals going down. There's also a couple of others. There's a hormone called DHEA, which is anti-aging hormone. Anti-aging. So if you want to do meditation, technically it's gonna make you look younger, feel younger, all that kind of thing. Also, DHEA is linked to preventing depression. For some reason, prevents uptake of serotonin, something like that. So that's a good thing. And also, meditation increases the levels of melatonin, which is why I noticed when I first started meditating to my new routine, such a significant difference in how I slept. Not in the quantity of my sleep, I've told you, but in the quality. Like when I woke up, I feel completely rested. I felt so refreshed, so much more than when I wasn't meditating as effectively. So this is all down to melatonin levels, which increase as you meditate. Melatonin, which is produced in the pineal gland, and it is the chemical that when the sun goes down, the melatonin in your brain just rises naturally, and that melatonin helps you sleep, they say. First of all, they say that it helps you get to sleep, which I must confess from my own experiences, it hasn't for me. It doesn't mean it's not true, and maybe there is some kind of effect. Maybe it's so subtle that I'm not realising it. I don't know, maybe I'm blind. But melatonin definitely, for me, the melatonin, it also officially does regulate your sleep cycles. So it helps you, the sleep cycles go from REM, all this kind of stuff. So that melatonin is useful. So there we got it. We've got stress hormones going down. We've got DHE, GABA, serotonin going up. We've also got, I'm not sure whether it's GABA that slows the brainwaves down, but I've also mentioned in the sleep thing that we've got, we live, most of us, in a high beta state, unless we've got high self-esteem and all this kind of thing, we're doing jobs we love, and you're not doing 9 to 5s, you've got kids, and you've got money issues and all that stuff. But I think it's fair to say in our debt-ridden society that most people have a lot of stress and all these kind of things. So when we're going to jobs we love, doing the things we need to keep us alive and keep our family alive, and forgetting about socialising and just not being kids and being disconnected from our self-esteem, what we're doing is we're living in high beta brainwave states, stressful states, which encourage the rise of glucocorticoids, which are constantly in your body. So this high beta brainwave state is detrimental to our health and detrimental to our higher consciousness and our flow state. Because our higher consciousness is a sense that we all share similar purposes. It's a feeling of deep connection we feel with each other. It's a place where we can access vibing, where we can feel deep connection, where we can feel kind of present moment sex and all these kind of things. But we feel disconnected in this high beta state, and we just get stressed, and we become overly egotistical, focused on ourselves, and not paranoid, but just we've got this, as Tyler talked about, this low refrigerator hum of stress. And that's what the high beta brain state that we live in pretty much 24/7 during the day, and at work and at home. And what meditation does is you are constantly deciding to relax. Your body's not, you can do organ meditation, but you're slowing down brain waves by focusing on breath, for example, and letting your mind wander and watching the thoughts and focusing on breath. So as your brain waves slow down, it has beneficial effects for you. So you'll go from high beta to a low beta state, which feels, you'll feel this, it'll feel really, really nice. You'll feel your brain calming down and slowing down. And then if you keep going long enough, you can access an alpha brainwave state, which is infamously, if you look at research, the place where the flow state occurs. So when you're in the moment, and say you're a professional basketball player like Michael Jordan or someone like that, and you're just knocking the balls in, people wonder, how does he do that? It's because he's in the flow state, and it's not exclusive to him. It's not exclusive to anybody. Flow state is your higher consciousness, which I just talked about. It's your alpha brainwave state, where just you're not stressed, you're not fight or flight, you're the opposite of fight or flight, you're very comfortable with yourself. You have the base level hierarchy of Maslow's pyramid of food, accommodation, shelter, warmth and love sorted, so you're in the next level for self-esteem. So that's what the alpha brainwave state is. One could argue that kind of my version of an alpha brainwave state, in my state, is kind of these videos and thinking the way I do, and writing in that diary, and all these kind of things, and just how I see the world, and what I feel like when I'm watching videos, and when I'm watching TV, when I'm reading books, when I'm meditating. All this is kind of like, it's my alpha brainwave state. So that's why you want it, because when you meditate, you can get yourself into low beta alpha brainwave states, which has a beneficial impact for your whole day. So if you meditated in the morning, that alpha brainwave state you peaked at, even if it's only 5 minutes, and then stopped, you can access that easier in any activity you do during the day, which is crazy. Anything you love, you've got easy access to it because you've already done it through meditation, and you've had that experience. Plus, I actually forgot to mention that sometimes when I meditate, I get this really weird feeling where I feel like an emotional volcano of like the neurotransmitter serotonin, GABA, and all these kind of things hitting me, and it feels like a volcano of positivity. Like it feels like I'm concentrating, and there's this little volcano going, and it's just about to hit. I'm like, okay, keep concentrating, Harry, keep concentrating, and it hits. It just feels so glorious. These couple of seconds of just of insane positivity. You could argue what's the point, but I think the point of that kind of good feeling is just the good feeling, because like a moment's just a moment. I mean, what's the point of a moment if you can't be egotistical about it? No. The point of the moment is the moment. We are going to die. We have a journey. We should be thinking about each moment as we're in it. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why we call it present. Yes. So anyway, that's another advantage of meditation. Alpha brainwave states, which put you more easily into the flow state, will improve any kind of, it'll round off any weaknesses you have in your character, plus maximizing your strengths. Crikey, what have I thought about? We've done alpha brainwave state. Oh yeah, we've done emotional health. We've done the main reason really why I do meditation, which is emotional health. But for all you guys that are into physical health as well, coincidentally, it does actually have significant impact on your physical health. So it's been proven to lower anxiety for obvious reasons. Loads of GABA, high serotonin, stress disappears. The DHEA, the anti-aging, the melatonin is apparently supposed to be quite a feel-good chemical as well. It's got something to do with making you feel good. All these kind of things. So, kind of lost track. It makes you feel good. Yeah. Meditation makes you feel good. But Yeah, I've actually lost track. Fuck, wait a second.